Okay, we are going to move on to threading our bobbin. First, we need to take our bobbin case off. I do this using a sewing pin. Some of them pop right off, some of them don't. And on the case is actually a little bit of a guide for what we're doing today. So you can refer to that picture if needed. Get your bobbin ready, your small spool of thread that goes in the bottom of your machine. You want to make sure it's turned so that the extra thread is hanging off the left side. If you hold on to it and your thread, it kind of looks like the letter P. If it looks like the letter Q, it's wrong. So turn it back so it's coming off the left side and it looks like a P. Then you drop it into the bobbin area. Drag your thread so it goes on this little slot. You're going to bring it up and around the top left side. Place your bobbin case back on top. Being careful to not trap it on those little metal prongs. Snap it back on and bring it out that left corner. When you pull it, you should see the markings of the bobbin moving in a counterclockwise direction. So to the left. Here's what it looks like a little bit closer up. You'll see those little dots moving to the left, and that's how you know you did it right. Now we're going to work with our top thread. You've got to hold your top thread, which is going to be this red colored thread. Be careful not to snag it on your thread cutter because you don't want to cut it. You want it to stay intact. Whenever you're holding this, use your left hand, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. Everyone's going to use their left hand. And keep a nice tension. So you don't want to hold it way up above by your head. You want to keep it pretty close. So we're going to make one whole stitch down using the hand wheel and then pull and tug up until we see our bottom thread pop up and make a loop. Use your pin to get that loop, pull it towards yourself until it all disappears from under the bobbin case and out your machine. So now I've got two threads coming out of my machine. I'm going to take them, put them under the presser foot and back. You want it to hang off about 3 to 6 inches, and then you're ready to sew. So here's what it looks like on a close-up view. Whenever it is pulled out, you shouldn't feel it catching on anything. It should glide right out and move to the left. Super important to keep this tension on your top thread. So you're going to hold it in your hand the entire time you're stitching and getting your loop. So this time it didn't work. I think I went away from myself when I used the hand wheel instead of toward myself. So now I'm going to try this stitch again, and I'm going to go towards myself with the hand wheel in order for my loop to pop up. Okay, so if that happens to you, don't keep stitching. Come find me. Maybe try it one more time, but if you do it any more than twice, you're going to be starting to jam your machine and you can ruin everything. So don't do that. So I've used my pen to pull out that loop, tuck it under my presser foot, and bring it back. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to show you just real quick what it's going to look like to be behind your machine and back. Let's get started.